Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So we are going to do the lookup function. Lookup functions search for an item of data in a table and then extract the rest of the information relating to that item. The table of items of data is stored either on the same spreadsheet or a different one. The table can also be a completely different file. For example, if each different item in a shop has a unique product number, a table of product details can be produced with information such as product number, product description, and a product price. If a particular product number is entered, the lookup function will retrieve the other details automatically from the table. If there's a way that I can explain this, if you think of the serial number on any item, if you go to Pick n Pay or Spar or wherever, then you kind of scan, the people at the tellers, they scan in those barcodes, and that barcode is basically our lookup function. So there's basically this lookup for serial code, okay, and in here the scanner puts in some type of number in there, and then in that number over there it's going to look for that specific number in this sheet that has all the products of the entire Pick n Pay whatever, so it has a unique number. Then it gives us all the information on that specific product. So it gives us the name, it gives us the price, it gives us who manufactured it, how old it is, whatever is needed for the sale of this tax, all those things, just by finding the position. So it basically just finds one value out of everything from that one product over there. So that is how I understand that, and I hope it makes sense of it. This all sounds a bit complicated, but hopefully completing these activities will help you. So using VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP is a lookup function, and V stands for vertical. So candle usually stands vertically up. So if you want to know, okay, there's a vertical candle. So vertical will probably be something to do with columns. Okay, and then there's something called the H lookup, which is the horizontal lookup. So it's going to look for, okay, so on the horizon you usually see the sun. So on the horizon it's usually, so from left to right, so it's usually going to be columns. So vertical is up and down, and then horizontal, sun sets on the horizon, left to right. So just so that you know what those things stand for. So it's VLOOKUP for vertical lookup. In this activity we'll be using a function called VLOOKUP, okay, and we're going to load Excel and we're going to create a new document. Look carefully at the following spreadsheet and enter the details exactly as they appear here. This usually does take time, but this is going to help you to format cells quicker. So you can fast forward the video, or you can keep it on the background while you also create these files. VLOOKUP. I do not have any application yet to fast forward or edit my videos, so for now you just get to type this with me in real time. Product. If you want to, you can dice me and see if you can do it before me. Description, price, and then in A11 we have product, product description, product price, and A13 we have 12, 13, all the way up till 21, full series. So I'm just going to delete those. Okay, and we have a red pen, black pen, blue pen, ruler correction fluid notepad stapler staples per clips and string. Then product price, also need to make this column nice and wide, so we have 0.25. okay, we have a few of them up till 15. Then it's 0.75, 0.99. If you want to type in numbers faster, on the very right of your keyboard there should be the numpad, and if you type in numbers in there, if you can start learning to use those, it's gonna make you type numbers in much faster. So I'm just putting in as 2 decimal places, and the currency we want as, what is the currency? It seems like pounds, so let's just go change that. Currency we want as pounds, 2 decimal places, and that's that. So I'm just going to put this as bold. Okay, I hope you beat me, and this is all that we had to retype on this. So the idea is that the user will type a product number into cell B4. So in B4 we get a product number. Oh, I am not done. Product number. So they're going to type in a product number, so that's basically like the scan in barcode that you get at the Spar Pick and Pay. And then we should see the description and the price. So it's going to get this information from here. Okay, and then enter the product number 15 into cell. Okay, so it's going to try and find 15. So we can visually see it's going to get this value, and then we need all of these. We need the ruler as the description, and then we also need the price for number 15. So that's what we're going to code using functions and formula. So in cell B5, enter the formula v lookup. So it looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table, and then returns a value in the same row from a column you specify. By default, the table must be sorted in ascending order. Okay, we actually don't have an ascending order over here, but we do have this in ascending order. So from 12 to 21, we have that. So the lookup value, what is it that we're trying to find? Okay, so this value is what we are trying to find. I'm just going to make sure that we type in everything like they did, and then they say the range. So in the table array that we're going to find, it needs to be in A13 to C22. So A13 until C22. So in this whole table, please find the B4 value, and B4's value is 15. So if it finds the 15, okay, now we need to give it a column index number. So this is the first column, this is the second column, and this is the third column. Which one of these is it that we want to have? Do we want in the description the product price, the product description, or do we want the product number again? Okay, if you said product description, you were correct, because we want to see what is the description of number 15. So it already determined the value is going to be over here. So we just say in the second column, so 1, 2, 3, second column, it's going to give us the description, which is ruler. If I type in 18, it should give me stapler. If I type in 13, it should give me black pen. So you see how that works. So it's really cool. I think it's really cool. But yeah, we type in 15 and we have the ruler. And next we need to put in cell B6, we need to find the price. So if you want to, you can copy this down, but I would suggest just retype this while we're still learning the new things. Retype everything out so you can see how it looks. So we want a vertical lookup. The lookup value is still going to be the product number because we still need to find the position of whatever information it is we're trying to find. Our table array is our table with all of the values inside of it. So look for B4, so look for the 15 in this whole table over here. So B15, B4 is 15, so it's going to find the value over here. So in column 1 we have the product number, in column 2 we have the product description, and in product 3 we have the product price. Now that is the thing that we're looking for. So the column index number is just saying from which column do you want the answer. So I want column 3, so I'm going to say column 3, and now we have the price. And another thing is we just want to make sure that it's also formatted with pounds and to 2 decimal places. Now since I already formatted over here, you can just select whichever cell you want to copy from, format, and just go paste it right in there. And now we have the same one as theirs. So then they say test your spreadsheet thoroughly by entering different product numbers in cell B4. As part of the testing, you would need to test to see what happens when product numbers that do not exist in the list are entered. So for now, let's put in 20. Okay. If I press enter, I should see string and I should see 1.65. Sorry, should have said 21. So string and 1.65. 20 was correct, I just read from the wrong place. 20 should be paper clips in 1.55, and it works. But if you type in 11, we get an error. If you type in 22, which shouldn't work, it gives us string. If we type in 23, it gives us string. So it seems anything higher gives us the last value of the table over there. So you can actually format this a bit later so that this is not possible. But for now, let's keep it on 18 or 15. And just for in case, if you forgot, take a screenshot of your final product and paste in the final one, and then also I want to see the formulas. We have everything in here, so those are the only important formulas. Just take a screenshot, paste it in there. Make sure to crop only the important things that we want to see. Remember, if you want your test to be marked by someone, you want to make it as easy as possible so that you get as much as possible marks. It just helps for the morale of a marker if someone does a little bit of effort for them. Okay, there we go. And then you just rename this as the file that I told you. And I think we didn't have to save this. Oh, they say save the spreadsheet using the file name vlookup. Okay, so file, save as, call this vlookup. And we just save that. Okay, I hope that video helps. Enjoy the rest of your day.